the lead, I think with like 2.5 left, and then Jordan really was just on my shoulder. I didn't realize how close she was actually, and then jumped me, and I was like, okay, you know, time to go. I knew that I had a little left in the tank, so if I was going to do it, I needed to do it in that back stretch, you know, as things were to pass on the straightaway. So, yeah, I wanted to just give it a shot.
Was there any initial worry after you saw Hasay pass you on?
Yeah, you know, she looked strong, but I think coming around that corner, I could tell that I had, you know, I knew that I was down a bit deeper, and she seemed like she was slowing down a little bit, so I was like, all right, this is the time to go.
That's what it feels like. I mean, you've been consistently winning. Tell us how you're feeling about what your level is at and looking forward to the U.S. Championships.
Yeah, it's just, I think each race is motivation for the next one. Building a lot of confidence. I never really led a lot of races last year, and I've been trying to do that a little bit more as necessary this year. So yeah, it's just encouragement, and I'm really excited for 2 weeks to see what happens there and to be with some of the same players as last year.
It's pretty open. It seems like there's nothing dominating. It's open for anyone to take. Do you feel good with your chances?
Yeah, I mean, my goal is to just, you know, as always, put myself in a position where I can be in the top 3. Coming in with a lot of confidence last year, you know, higher expectations, but that comes with the territory, and I'm pumped just to be on a familiar track and with runners I've been right next to before. So.
Are you happy with your time today?
I mean, time is sort of irrelevant today. Yeah, because of the heat, it went out really slow. So, you know, just happy to have competed.
I mean, a year ago on this track, obviously you just missed out on the Olympics in that race against Julie Lucas and Kim Connolly. Does that give you any extra drive this year, motivation, you know, to come back here and same track and succeed and win the race?
Yeah, it was just exciting because I was pumped to be here last year and really relaxed because there were no expectations. So those were the feelings that I had right before this race, you know, knowing that I've been comfortable here before. Of course, it's a different race, but yeah, it sort of feels like home because, I mean, I don't live here, but you know, we were here for 10 days and it was so much fun, and yeah, just excited to compete again.
When you and Mark were talking about this race, was there any strategy that you kind of came up to you and said, hey, I think Jordan might try to push it right away, I think Betsy might try to push it. Any kind of strategies that you thought might be put in there?
Yeah, I anticipated that Betsy might pick it up towards the end. She likes, you know, she can afford to have a really honest race. She's so tough, even coming back from the 10K. So I knew to keep my eye on her. And Jordan, of course, you know, she's super talented, and she's at her home track. And yeah, so I was just trying to stay aware of them, but also knew that I've been in that position before where I've really had to be aware and make a move, and it hasn't worked out. So I was like, okay, this time I'm really going for it.
I think the fourth K was like 3:10 or so. Did you feel like you were kind of dictating the pace and the kind of sense up front? Was that kind of on you today?
With the last couple laps, I was just trying to gradually pick it up. Mark's just like, you know, it has to be a gradual, like we have to be ready to do a 60 whatever, you know, last quarter. But you can't be going all out with 500 to go. So yeah, I was trying to keep it gradual. I had no sense of exactly what the pace was. I knew we were picking it up, but at that point it's just like, you know, make it so that you can get through the finish line.